If you had borrowed time. Let me look up the dredge right here. Alright, now let's just have him up here. I've looked at him more. I've looked at him way more, and I mean, I'm just gonna get the spoilers out of the way. My opinion hasn't changed. I kind of think he's a little bit maybe. I can't say worse yet, because the thing about him though is he is still a new killer. There's probably going to be way more ways you can play around him because of Nightfall. He's kind of more interesting. Like so, bro, when I played against him like earlier this day, bro, he is hell weird to play against because he can just suddenly pop right around you. But at the same time though, like when you really think about it, bro, it's literally just it's literally kind of like Wraith, kind of like Freddy, and the other new killer. Like his new thing is literally teleporting. I think that is a little bit lazy. But what I do love is that they actually are making their own killers right now. That's why it's hella annoying. But if there's an open map, he's like a glowing white. Yeah, exactly. But that's like only like maps for like Redwood and maybe Ormond and Coldwind, I guess. But other than that, bro, like he still has ways to hide himself, and he still has a way to suppress other survivors when they're literally on fucking gens when Nightfall is active. That's why I think he's like kind of strong. Like once you meet him for the first time right now, that like everyone does, he looks really good, but he's probably gonna fall down, and I bet he's going to go down to like a maybe low B tier, high C tier, because then at the end, like every killer, he will be predictable. They will eventually know how to play as well as they can against him, and I feel like that is going to be his biggest problem after some while now, because right now the one thing that he has with his actual power, now I'm not talking about Nightfall, it's how he can literally manipulate people and mind game them so hard. It's kind of like Huntress when she holds up her hatchet. He can use his like fucking what is called remnant thing to teleport back to if he wants to, but he can like bait survivors into thinking that he won't teleport to it, or survivors could do the opposite and bait him into teleporting back to the remnant, then turn around and go the other way. But at the end of the day, he has a chase oriented power, so he will be ranked quite high. Yeah, and he also has map mobility. He can go around the map super fast. He has things that helps him out, of course. Especially Nightfall. When Nightfall hits, he will be way better in chase, of course. It will be way harder to track him. Maybe I think maybe he is going to be solid B tier. I don't know if like A will be way too high. But his mobility is what makes the most for him right now. I haven't still looked at his add-ons. I know the one I don't know if it's the Eerie add-on, I think, where it just becomes a Nightfall like at the start. That is like super. I've seen him like literally taking down like 2 survivors just by using that add-on. Jay is thinking high B. I don't know, because you gotta think about the counter plays against him. You have locks, of course. If you use them effectively, you will probably, as long as you don't waste them, you will probably have a good chance of you know, going on the gen, know when he's about to come, get the fuck out of there, maybe like done half gen. Maybe if you like run dredge with like super oppressive gen perks, like pop, rune, like yeah, popular perks, of course. Yeah, he will be way better, because then it's like he can just teleport back to the, as long as you know where the locker is when he teleports, he will definitely like keep a steady eye on the one gen. And I feel like that's like a little bit, you know, there you need a little bit IQ in your brain. You need a little bit of brain cells. Let's think about late game with Dredge. It's Nightfall. You're trying to like get everyone out clutch. He can literally teleport, suppress the other gates, catch other survivors. He can actually be a very strong late game, because when you already have the ability to just teleport from the get-go, you can literally cover the map so fast at the start. And I know, like when I rank this, I'm low-key thinking about like, how is the killer just purely alone, but I can't, because usually when we think about killers, they always are going some type of perk to help them out or something like that. And if we take that to accountability, I definitely think that high B is potential for this killer right here. I don't know any higher. I don't think he definitely is not on Hearst level. For now, my experience while watching the one game what Starva played and playing against him right now, we're gonna put him solid B tier for now. Solid B tier, because I haven't seen anyone use his power to the full potential, like just using the remnant to teleport back to. I haven't seen anyone actually use it in a high IQ way. I feel like there's definitely going to be some fucking strategize or something when it comes to the jungle gyms. I say low A to contrast you, lol, bro. You just the contrast me, bro. Fuck it, F tier, useless. Bah, F tier, useless. Okay, you like that? There. How's that contrast? How is that contrast for you?